And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Single back, takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, we're only in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now, it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's a quick route. Finding some room at the 25. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. They bring the punter onto the field now. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. The catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He makes the stop on this return. The Georgia State offense on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down and 10 now. Trying to find some room. It's Murray. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Sure hands. It's Murray. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
This drive has now reached the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Good job of finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And throwing again on second and 10. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Georgia State has the lead here, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Makes the ground. It's Moore. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. That's how you finish a play.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Across the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And that pass ball is incomplete. Now it's second down here. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Send the back in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw yet again. That's caught. It's Washington. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch, gotta pad your stats.
Gonna pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Georgia State! How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. Looking downfield, it's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Riggs. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Cut quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Completion makes it second and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Riggs. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. To the air. It's Russell. He's got it looking for the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Riggs. they've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Heck of a job here by this quarterback on third and goal. He is stopped short of the end zone. Big decision to make here. Such good field position. Is it worth the risk of taking a shot and putting a touchdown up on the board?
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. And the defense rise up for a big stop. Hands off to the fullback. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Murray.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So, second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Choosing to return the punt. And the return will be brought down. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Scanning the field, it's Russell. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's hard. It's Riggs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
That's just great awareness here by this running back not to give up on the play. That ball gets deflected, but a good job of having the awareness and the hands to be able to catch that ball and end up getting some positive yards.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Russell. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Short play to the left, caught. And he scores! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Georgia State offense on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs on this offense.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
2nd down after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. The catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Hey, when you got a wide receiver like this, you got to give him chances downfield to make plays, and they did that there for a nice gain.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. Touchdown, Panthers! And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. A pop pass on the jet sweep. I'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
And Georgia State has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
It's 3rd down for the offense. With the gun now on third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Riggs.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Nice grab. It's Riggs. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Running back with the football. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Coming open, hits him right in stride. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Try for 2. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Fresno State, 20. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Back to pass. It's Russell. And with the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Back to pass. It's Russell. Finds an open target on the left side. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. They'll hand it off. Lights up a defender. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. First down from the 15.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Testing the right side here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And it comes down to this, a moment in this place kicker's life. His team trailing in the final minute, a chance to put them on top. And that one's straight down the middle. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. On the first play of the drive now, the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ballgame. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They've become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, you get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.